Hello everyone, thank you so much for hopping on this Tuesday morning. I actually woke up today and thought it was Sunday, but I have a question for you. Do you feel drained every day when you wake up, when you thought that wasn't even possible anymore because you were already so tired? Well, if yes, this video is for you. If you don't know, I am Megan and I'm the creator of Slay the Binge, and I am the health and wellness bestie you have been dreaming of. Yes, I help women never diet again. Yes, you heard that right. So here are my 5 tips to regaining the energy that you've lost and that you can't find, right? You know, you wake up every day so drained and you just want to have a little pep in your step. I mean, I feel ya. A little pep ain't never hurt nobody. So my first tip is 1, you're going to drink more water and less caffeine. And I know that sounds so counterintuitive because you're like, Megan, I'm so tired. How am I supposed to drink less caffeine? I need it to stay alive. If not, I'll fizzle out. No, trust me, the water, you can also add BCAAs, which are branched chain amino acids. The electrolytes in that, it will really help replenish your system and give you a natural form of energy, which is the energy your body is actually needing. And say you're like, Megan, I don't really like water and I can't give up all of that caffeine. What you can do is you can also have an herbal tea, okay? So here we're gonna drink more water, less actual caffeine, and say you wanted a caffeine-free tea, you could do that as well. Thank you guys so much for hopping on. I super appreciate it. I know it's super early. I'm crazy. All right, so that is my first tip. You want to drink more water and less caffeine. Tip number 2, you are going to exercise. When you exercise, you make something go all crazy up in here and you are given a natural boost of energy that doesn't crash, okay? It's a natural boost. So your body is in this such a high revving mode, right? Your endorphins are pumping and your blood is pumping and everything is getting circulated and you just feel super amazing, right? So another way to boost your energy naturally is by exercise. Now again, you're like, Megan, I'm so tired. I can't exercise. What do you expect me to do? I'm so tired, I can't even get out of bed. Never mind, go to the gym. No. Exercise can be anything. It can be any form of movement. It can be you doing 15 jumping jacks in your living room. It can be you walking up and down your stairs 3 times. Anything that gets your blood pumping and your mind into a zone will create a more energetic state for the rest of the day. Now, this is why a lot of people work out, if you've ever heard of the term fasted cardio. So people go to the gym and they don't eat before. And they do this for a bunch of reasons, but this is one benefit that I found. Once you get over the nausea and all that stuff, once you start going consistently, you get this euphoric feeling once you leave. You are so energized for the rest of the day that you're like, right? It's the craziest thing. So a lot of people do like to work out in the morning for that all day long that they feel, okay? So if you do have some time to sneak in some jumping jacks or maybe run up and down your stairs a couple times, then I would recommend that in the morning, right when you wake up. So that is tip number 2. Now, tip number 3 has nothing to do with fitness, but it has everything to do with your mindset, which is basically what this whole journey is about. So if you want to hear tip number 3, drop an emoji in the comments. I would love to show you what tip number 3 is, but first I need to see an emoji. So tip number 3 is find something you are passionate about. So finding something you are passionate about is the golden ticket to life, okay? Once you find this golden ticket of something you are passionate about, it literally makes you spring out of bed. Now, you can be passionate about something and it still kind of drain you, but the point of this is to find something that is not taxing, but allows you to feel overwhelmed with joy and excitement. Something that kind of scares you, but kind of makes you so excited because you're like, my future is so, so bright that I cannot even hold it in. Yes, I'm talking about something that scares you. I know everybody in here has something that scares the patootie out of them. It makes you want to pee your pants and throw up all at the same time. I know that feeling, and I used to think that feeling would kill me. And guess what? It doesn't. That feeling does not kill you. If anything, it makes you a stronger person. So when you go and you push past those fears and you push past that anxiety of, oh my God, I'm gonna die. What's the worst that can happen? You fail? Say you want to make soap for a living, right? You're like, I just love soap. And I just want to make barred soap for a living. And you know what? Like, I think I could do it. Then sister friend, go do it. I actually live next to the soap factory and it's humongous and they make so much soap. So soap is still very much needed. So whatever it is in your gut that makes you so excited and so nervous, go do it. So that is my tip number 3. Tip number 4, you're going to want to improve your sleep. Now, I know sleep is a very taboo thing because you're like, Megan, I got kids. Megan, I just can't sleep because my mind's running 1,000,000 miles an hour. Megan, help me, right? You know, it's just kind of crazy. So my favorite thing to improve your sleep is you need to have a cutoff period. You need to have a time where you stop thinking about your life, about how much went wrong today, about what went great, about how nervous you are for your meeting tomorrow. You need to cut that off at a certain point every night and start creating consistency. So I really want you to try to find a routine that you can get into and you can jive with and everyone else in your family can jive with, because if it doesn't work with them, it's just probably not going to work and then it's going to fail and then you're going to be energyless. So you're going to want to find this routine that works for everybody in your house. So that was my first step to improve sleep. Get a routine, turn off your brain at a certain time. Then once you get into bed, you don't do a gazillion things once you get into bed. You turn off, okay? So I don't care if that's watching half a Netflix show, you listen to a podcast, you listen to YouTube videos, you listen to your affirmations, you listen to anything, okay? Now, that is just something that's going to help you turn off your mind. Now, I also have a gratitude rock under my pillow, and I will link the article on that in the comments because I think that's super cool, and it's honestly helped Matt and I sleep so much better. It's where you hold a rock under your pillow, and it just allows you to improve your gratefulness for everything. So even if everything in life isn't going well, you are so grateful that you still have that rock. And honestly, it helped me realize that, like, it brings me a lot of calm and a lot of not anxiety. And then also, if an intruder breaks into my house, I have a rock in my hand to fucking chuck at their head. Oops, did I just swear? So that is my tip number 4. Improve your sleep, get a routine, calm your mind, grab a rock. And then I have the super secret tip. I don't know if I want to share it because it's that good. So if you want that tip, just message me and I'll send it. I'm kidding, I can't do that. So when you're lying in bed and you wake up and you just cannot go back to sleep because you're like so all over the place and your mind is and then you find yourself buying everything in your shopping cart from Forever 21 at 3 a.m. and you're like that's what your brain's doing. You're gonna stop. First off, when you wake up in the middle of the night, do not touch your phone. Do not touch your phone. That blue light is addicting and you will not get off, and then you will wake up in the morning and you'll be like, where did my whole night go? Okay, so when you wake up in the middle of the night, you are not going to touch your phone. You are going to hold your rock, you're going to close your eyes, and you are going to say in your mind what you feel. Do you feel the covers on your toes? Do you feel your soft pillow? Do you feel a breeze from a fan? Go over in your mind what you feel, and I can almost guarantee that you will fall asleep by the 4th thing. How funny, this is tip number 4. But yes, so go through this process. So close your eyes, think about what you're feeling, and really just say it in your mind, and it'll calm your mind and distract your mind so well that you will be back asleep in a very great deep sleep for a pretty long time. So that is my like master tip for sleeping, and I share it as often as I can because I think it is such an amazing tip, and I think everybody needs to hear this. I think even children should learn it because it's so calming to the mind. Like, no more monsters, just tell me what you feel, right? You feel me. Okay, last but not least, I have the tip number 5, numero 5. I'm crazy if you haven't noticed. So tip number 5, we are going to focus on green vegetables rather than processed carb junk crap. So if you wake up one morning and you're feeling like really, maybe you shouldn't go for the Eggo waffle, but maybe you should make a smoothie with some spinach in it, right? It's all about changing your decisions. It's all about figuring out what makes you feel good and what makes you not feel good. So when you're putting all of these greens into your body, cruciferous veggies, my favorite word ever. When you're putting all these cruciferous greens into your body, what you're getting is an influx of micronutrients, and your body needs micronutrients to thrive. And by eating all this crap out of a bag and 100-calorie packs, now trust me, I like combos just as much as the next person, but you have to understand what works for your body and what makes you not feel like a bag of poop, and then go with the one that doesn't make you feel like a bag of poop. So when you're getting all of these micronutrients, it's really allowing your body to do its job so much easier and so much more efficient. And that is exactly what you want to have energy, because when you eat so many processed carbs, you feel bogged down. Now, I know you guys have probably gone to a buffet, right? Yeah, I know you've gone to a buffet, and you like, first you go for, you're like, I'm gonna get some salad, because you know, why not? I might as well, right? So you go for the salad, then you're like, okay, time for the big boys. Then you go and you eat like 16 cups of macaroni and cheese, and then 47 cheesecake bites, and then ice cream and all this other carby junk, and it's delicious. Trust me, I've been to Vegas and those buffets are delicious, but there comes a point when your body just can't process it efficiently. So what happens is that your body has a harder time of breaking it down rather than if you ate a micronutrient dense meal. Now, I'm not saying throw out all the carbs. What I'm saying is put your emphasis on cruciferous greens. And if you even go to Trader Joe's, they have a greens package called the cruciferous greens. So if you're like, what is she talking about? If you go there, you'll see it. It just means crunchy. Cruciferous means crunchy. And it's my favorite word. So obviously I have to use it. So anyway, those were my 5 tips to finding that energy that has ran out of your life. Hopefully all of these tips help you bring the energy right back to where it's supposed to be, which is inside of you, allowing you to be the ultimate woman you can be. Now, if you're like, I need some more Meagan in my life, where can I find you? Well, I hang out on Instagram all the time. It's at callmemegb. And then also I have a free Facebook group. All you have to do is go to your internet browser on your computer and type in slaythebinge.com, and my Facebook group will pop up. And in that Facebook group, I do have a free stop stress eating training, Stop Stressing and Start Living. And it is a course that's valued at $200, and it is free, and I'm giving it to you inside of that group. So if you want that and you need that, head over to slaythebinge.com. If not, just head to my Instagram, call me Megb, and that's basically where I live. You know, see me on the Instagram stories all the time, being crazy, cleaning my toilet, you know, fun stuff like that. So if this was helpful, give it a like and share it, maybe to your friend who needs it. Share it in the old messenger, share it on their page, share it with your hamster, you know, anyone who has ears, I don't mind. But thank you again. I hope you guys have a fabulous Tuesday, and I look forward to talking to you all pretty soon. What do I have up my sleeve?